Word. The final word.
Live at Walk-Ons.
All right, we got a special show.
Game day with a taste of Louisiana.
See, Big Game James told us, don't talk about your special guests because you could jinx them.
Right.
Walk-Ons.
But we got some stuff that's exciting. We gonna be doing a draft show at
The final word.
the final word at Walk-Ons, baby.
Live at Walk-Ons.
So we got some special things coming with Cowboys Experience as well. We also have the president of Cowboys Experience where he gonna tell you about it. So it's gonna be a good show. You know we gonna talk about the draft.
The draft.
Simulate the draft. There's no telling what's gonna go on today. So y'all just stay tuned. It's coming.
Walk-Ons.
Live at Walk-Ons.
Game day with a taste of Louisiana.
It's a beautiful day, man. Or night right about now.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm waiting for, boss? Cowboy.
What's that, big dog?
I'm waiting for this chime for your mind. Don't it do something special to you, you know?
Yeah, it definitely gets you in the zone.
The final word.
For sure.
Final word.
The final word. The final but I ain't gonna lie, Law.
What's that?
Live at
I ain't
Walk-Ons.
lie, man. I've been low key a little bit nervous, man, because this is a draft like never before. They got to get right. So
Well,
Game day with a taste
I'm
of
not
nervous?
worried at all, man. I promise
oh
you.
man, you ain't
No.
gonna. Okay,
I'm not worried about the draft. It was the free agent for me, but
I got you.
I kind of figured they wasn't going to do anything anyway. In the free agency.
Walk-Ons.
Yeah. I'm still nervous, man, because they got to get these picks right. Maybe it's just today. Maybe come draft day, I'll be better.
But let me hit this chime for you one more time.
Yeah, that's the chime. That magic chime, man.
Oh my gosh, man.
So one more time, we got to do it one more time. Let's
Live
go.
at Walk-Ons.
Cowboys Experience, man. The experience, ultimate experience.
The final word.
Yeah, he's coming. The final word.
Live at Walk-Ons.
I'm telling y'all got to check out that Cowboys Experience. It is too much.
Game day
Woo!
with a taste of
Man, we be
Louisiana.
kicking it. Man, we kick it every time we go.
Yo.
But listen, we gonna still give y'all the intro though, because I'm still building this plane. Y'all give me 1 second. Here we go.
Yes, indeed. Cowboy Nation, let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready to put on some pads.
All right. 1 second. All right. Go feed in y'all comments and then we ready to go.
James Slater. That's Cheeto Rougier right there. He almost got him one.
Law, the plane is built. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. As long as you got the landing gear, though, you gotta have the landing gear.
Oh man, and Law,
Denzel
I got
flipped
some
that plane
surprises for you,
upside
big brother. Woo, you know I got some surprises for you. Should I let you know what I got over here, or should I keep it to myself?
Hey, man, I'm ready for it. You already know how this goes.
Yoga, fire! Yoga, plane. At the same time, brother. At
For
the
your
same time.
mind.
Yoga, fire! Yoga, plane. All right, here we go.
Come on, man.
Here we go. Let's go.
Too legit.
All right.
Shout out to Russ College. I see somebody out there at Russ College.
All right. So we have Barry Gibson in the house.
Griffith.
Barry Griffin. I said Gibson. Oh my God.
This is a legendary icon, Barry. What's
Oh,
good?
oh, all right, Charles. I guess I gotta forgive him now too.
I
That's two.
know. Oh man. And listen, I done wrote your
I'm
name
the
100
original
times.
BG. I'm the original BG.
I know that's right. I know that's right. So listen, we wanted to obviously invite the guy that gave us this Cowboys Experience law. First, what did you want to talk about with Cowboys Experience before we talk to Barry Griffin?
Well, it's an ultimate experience, and I'm gonna tell you guys, you would not like the moment at all. I guarantee it. You will love it. You will love it. You would not like it because you get a chance to interact with current players as well as former players. We had a chance to meet with Jay Novacek in the past, as well as the legend, the original 88. I don't even have to say his name. Just look up the original 88. He come out to the events. Even we have Joe Looney, somebody who really propelled us in 2018 to get all the way up to the playoffs. You know, that Jumbo Joe. So I love the event, as you guys can tell. This is a wonderful moment, all brought to you by Cowboys Experience from Barry Griffith. So I really appreciate you, Barry, for setting the table for us.
Also, this is where we will be spending our time in the draft as well. So, and thanks to Cowboys Experience for being a sponsor of, creating a major draft experience coming up. But what's your thoughts, Barry?
No, I appreciate it. I feel blessed. I'm on with the best in the business here, so this is pretty cool. So, yeah, we're just it was fun last year. We kind of that was the first time we had all you guys out doing your thing and doing some great stuff, and it was a lot of fun. I think the main thing is we do have that unmatched credibility and reputation, and we're just trying to make memories. We got a great fan base and a great staff. I mean, without them, I couldn't do this. So they're number one, and they're the best in the business as well. And mainly because of treating people like family. That's what we try to do. We want to welcome everybody in, make them feel like family, forget about the world that for the weekend they're with us. And like I said, just making some memories and having a lot of fun with it. So,
Well, I want to tell you, the first time I met the original 88 was at a Cowboys Experience. And what was so funny is to everybody else, like to Law, to you, it was normal to just, meet people like Fredericks and Zach Martin. I mean, but they walked into the studio room and I was like, that's Frederick. That's Zach Martin. It just, and people, can you tell people how can they actually join Cowboys Experience to have experiences like I did?
yeah, our website is www.cowboysexperience.com. And if you join our Facebook page, we'll have all our updated announcements. Right now, we're pricing out the packages for this year. We got a couple surprises we're going to add on to it this year, and some fun things that we think we can take it to another level. But cowboysexperience.com will get you on our newsletter or emailed list, and we'll be in touch real soon. The schedule should be out in a couple weeks, and we're it's an exciting time now. April and May are probably the two busiest month of the year for us, only because it's all the excitement's there and everybody's getting ready to go and plan their trips.
Law, what's your final words? Because I know he got to catch a plane.
Well, the Cowboys Experience, like he said, is not just any event. It's like a family event. You can plan your vacation around it, or you can give your sweetheart a gift for it to go out to the Cowboys events, or you can plan anniversaries and a whole bunch of things, because this Cowboys Experience is ultimate. I tell people all the time, we may not look the same, we may talk different, but baby, we bleed silver and blue all day. And this is what Barry built for the fans, for to have that ultimate experience. So, hey, when we have these events, don't meet us there, beat us there. Go grab your tickets, join up, go to the website, and check out all of the packages that we have out there in store for all of you guys. So I can't wait to see you all.
All right, Barry, and I know you got to go. OC, did you have some final words for Barry?
Yeah, so listen, guys. I mean, I don't think people are excited enough. I mean, that's my situation. I don't think people are excited enough because what you got here is a premier event with top-notch players, America's team. The Cowboys are still America's team. You're not gonna meet Michael Gallup and Croker. You're not gonna meet some of the players that we're gonna have at these events walking around at the 7-Eleven. All right. So if you want to get a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet some of the best players on the planet, America's team, to have fun, to have memories, to get autographs. Look, meet us at the draft, all right? We'll be a walk-on. We'll
Yoga
flame. You guys need to come out day one. We got special guests. We're not going to tell you everybody that's coming because it's going to ruin the surprise. You got to show up.
Yes, indeed.
All right, Barry, we know you got to go. We just, I'm sorry. Oh, so you were still talking. I'm sorry.
You cut me off, Ball Cowboy.
I'm sorry, big bro. I'm sorry.
Look, so listen, here's the deal. Look, Cowboys Experience is something that you can experience every home game and watch parties on away games, I believe, coming up this coming fall. So look, don't forget to go to the website. Don't forget to get locked in. Meet us at the draft, right? We're just as good as ESPN, I promise you. We're going to give you detailed analysis from round 1 to round 7, and we're going to have some giveaways there, okay? So check us out, and hey, you guys get plugged in.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
Barry, what you got, man, for your
Yes,
roll?
sir.
Before
Thank you, guys. Yeah, we're gonna have some great giveaways and working on that special guest list and some surprises. I just found out there's going to be our former center is going to be in town, but I'm not sure if he's going to be here long enough to draft. But he's going to have his own charity event at Top Golf, so we'll make some announcements about that as well, and I'll give you guys all the scoop on that also, and we'll talk here in the next day or two.
Most certainly.
All right.
And appreciate you,
Barry.
Barry.
We know you got to
Guys,
catch a
thanks a
plane.
million. You guys are the best. Keep rocking it.
All right, Barry. We'll talk to you later.
Give me my picks for the number 1 pick later on.
Hey, you can go ahead and
No,
squeeze one out now. Go ahead before you roll. Who you
Yo.
got the Cowboys?
I think we can hit on. I get 6 guys. If we hit on one of these 6, I think we're good. I get the 2 offensive linemen, the 2 linebackers, and the 2 D line. 3 of them are from Georgia, so we can't go wrong. We take one of those guys from Georgia, we're sweet. But of course, everybody, I'm thinking the center, the Kenyon Green from Texas A&M.
Okay.
Of course, Devontae Wyatt, Jordan Davis, and of course the linebackers. Then my favorite, Kobe Dean.
Oh!
I think Devin Lloyd's going to be off before that, but I think Kobe Dean will be available. And let's get one of those Georgia dogs.
Hold on, Barry. Listen, Barry started something. He don't even know he started something, but you started something with that, Barry.
Appreciate you, Barry. Appreciate you so much.
All right, appreciate you.
Guys.
Okay,
Get them
now.
Georgia dogs on the team.
Oh, y'all heard him. Yes, and you know we gonna start the show with that. Barry, take it easy.
Right.
Good luck on your
Thanks
flight.
for you too.
All right, and
Bye-bye.
we're
All right,
also
that was
live
Barry
now
Griffin with
on
Cowboys Experience, man.
Yeah.
Ooh. Y'all heard him? I
Hey,
heard
man, they
him.
got
Yes, I
dogs over here,
did.
baby.
Yes, I heard him loud and clear. Yeah. So,
What a good segue. That's probably
What
one of our
a
better segues,
segue.
right? Yeah.
what is it? And listen, we keep it real though. That boy OC over there ordered him some McDonald's and some McRibs. You know what I mean? Say, listen, we living life over here, man. But hold on, man. He started it. So since he started it,
Oh my gosh.
nah, we ain't gonna get back. into
No,
that.
get right back to it,
No,
man.
we ain't
So,
gonna get
hey,
back to-
you've
no,
been
we ain't
beating
gotta
on the
get into
drum.
that.
You've been beating on the drum about linebackers and everything. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk about the dogs,
I
man.
give it to you. I give it to you, man. I give it to
Give
you.
it
Hold
to
on, let
me.
me go check the chat real quick. I've been being rude to the chat people. Let me check the chat real quick. Let me see. All right, but okay, I just want to turn the chat on before I start talking about this. Now listen, this is all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna ask everybody a question. So what if we picked up, no, let's just say, what if we picked up Hernandez, right? Right before the draft, right? And for left guard. And then let's say we picked up, I'm just hypothetical, Calvin Ridley, right? Hypothetical, before the draft, right? So we got our number 2 receiver with CeeDee Lamb, right? So we would probably say those are the top 2 needs right now. Some people would say that, if we was going into the draft, and let's say we picked up, and I'm gonna just throw out another hypothetical. Let's say if we picked up Bobby Wagner.
You know Calvin really is suspended for the year. Though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said hypothetical.
Oh, okay, good.
So this is a hypothetical. Bobby Wagner,
Right.
Calvin Ridley, and Hernandez.
Who's
right?
Hernandez?
The left guard for the Giants.
Oh, that guy. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So let's
Bobby
just this is
Wagner's already signed, boss.
huh?
He's already signed.
No, he's saying hypothetically before the season
Okay,
kick off.
okay.
Hypothetical. Hypothetical. All right.
All right, sorry.
It's
I'm
all
really
good.
sorry.
Everybody ready to fight me.
Right.
Calm down. Calm down. So let's say we signed all three of those guys. Hypothetical, right?
Yeah.
What would be our top need? We got Bobby Wagner, we got Calvin Ridley, we got Hernandez. What would be our top need?
I mean that pretty much right now put a Band-Aid over everything.
Yep.
They put a Band-Aid.
So that
because
would be
yeah.
kicker, right?
Jeez. No, we got
Right?
we got Chris Nagar, man. I think that Nagar gonna be able to make some kicks for us, man.
Okay, but most people would then say kicker.
Right.
So y'all see how the word need is not necessarily saying you don't draft them in 24. So I want to say that because people keep missing. So I'm gonna say it like this: if it's not N'Kobe Dean, like what Barry Griffith said, then don't pick it in at 24. If he's cleared off, then I officially want a guard. But if he's there, I don't.
My guy,
That's what I'm saying.
My guy Jay in the chat said, shout out to him on Facebook. He said you would still need a tight end. Basically, he said tight end. You don't think about.
Yeah.
Don't forget
So
about
we can
tight
go
end.
with that, right? We good answer. Because we need a tight end too. I agree. So if we need a tight end too, is that saying that we need to draft a tight end at 24?
Oh no, man! I'm
You see what I'm saying?
red hot mad if
So-
the Cowboys draft a tight
Right.
end with the 24th
So
pick. Yeah.
that's why when I say the top need is linebacker,
Oh,
that is
come
not.
on.
It's the same thing. Because everybody keep mixing what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They can't figure it out. That even though it might be our top need, it don't necessarily mean you have to address it at 24.
Okay, I see what you
But
said.
I agree. If Dean is there, take him. Now if he's not, nah.
But
Give
let me
me
ask
Zion.
you this. If Wyatt,
Give me Zion
let
over
me ask you
Green.
this. If Zion, Wyatt, Davis is there, and you still look at Dean, who do you take?
I'm taking Dean. I'm letting them boys go bye-bye. Oh, yeah.
So let me ask you this. So you mean to tell me that you can find somebody to the equivalency
Yes.
of Zion or Wyatt or Davis in the second round?
Yeah,
Because you can
that's what I'm
find some
telling you.
equivalency of Dean a little bit in the second round, can't you?
Well, I say this. In terms of guard play, I feel good about this guy. You want to know who my guy is?
Who that?
This is my guy.
Hey.
Yeah, this is my guy, right? Marquise Hayes. That is my dog right there, bro. That's one of the main reasons. That's one of the main reasons I'm not tripping off no guards, because I feel like it's some round 2, round 3 guys that's gonna perform just as good as those round 1 guys. He's the guy I gave 3 stars to. I want everybody to go watch him versus Oregon. If you want to see a display of just nastiness and meanness. So that's a reason why I would be like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? And pick the linebacker. That's what I would do. And chill.
OC, what you got?
Yeah, OC, you know.
Man, listen. I'm gonna say this. You know, it's always a surprise in the draft. So what I have learned is that it's very, very hard to predict exactly who's gonna be available.
Right?
With that said, my favorite guy, and I don't know what these guys are looking at that have Zion Johnson, a second round pick.
Oh.
Man, that dude's premium guard, man.
Premium.
I don't agree with that. So to me, in my lightning fast mind, Man, if he's available around the pick 24, you're taking him. That's a take. Okay, that's
Hold on,
called
hold
a
on.
take.
Let's. So who you taking, Zion or Dean?
Right.
I'm taking
Zion.
Zion.
The
Zion.
Zion is nice though. He is a finisher,
Zion.
dog. I
He's
take
a
him over
grown
Green.
man.
I take him over
He's a
Green
he's a
right
grown
now.
man. I'll take him over Green every day of the week because Green, no offense, Green has some inconsistencies in his game. All right, he does. All right,
Yeah.
as a pure dog, a plug and play dude that you
Mm.
plug and you let him develop into everything that he can be, man, you plug and play that dude, man. Zion Johnson is a plug and play guard, right? Just period, point blank. So if he's available, I take him. The only little nuance in my mind of a guy that, man, I really, 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 really like. But the Cowboys typically don't draft guys like this, okay? They
Mm-hmm.
typically don't, okay? But a guy that, if he slides, that has maybe a possibility to be available there. And he's from Georgia, but he ain't a linebacker. He ain't a linebacker.
Why?
Who?
He's a defensive tackle,
Good.
all right?
Of course.
Look, if he's there, take him. Take him. And thank God he failed. Thank God that he failed, right? But you got 5 to 7 linebackers, Boss Cowboy, that, it's not a massive drop-off in ability between several of these guys. They're all going to be, now they're top-end linebackers. I think N'Kobe Dean is one, okay? So I'm not hating on Dean. I think he's awesome. I think
kinda
that,
hating,
he
bro.
brings a lot to the table.
You kind of
No,
hating.
he brings a lot to the table. Look, he's a Buckets Award winner. He does so
Wrong.
much.
Hold on, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I thought that was me.
No, that was me. No, that
All
was.
right. So look, man. I mean, I think it's several other good linebackers. So you can take him, and I'm not mad at you if you took N'Kobe Dean, but you could get greater value in the second or third round with a handful of other linebackers, and that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think the Cowboys like length, and Quay Walker would probably be more of a desire than Dean because Dean's 6 foot, so they're gonna look
Facts.
at length and overall
Right.
everything based on.
See,
Cowboys
but
experience.
Law, this is the thing.
Talk to me.
I don't want to go into the trap that I always fall for with Big Game James. The trap is I'm not trying to think like the Cowboys right now. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm trying to think what I feel is best for the team. So to me, this will settle this debate for good. What's the best combination, right, between round 1 and round 2? Zion and the plethora of the other linebackers, or Dean and people like Marquise Hayes?
Yeah. I mean, you get Zion, man. Hey, can you break this down, the OC? Kenyon Green, and I don't, and I know. We talking about bench pressing 225. Kenyon did it 20 times. Zion did it 32. Can you break that down from a philosophy far as strength? Is that necessary, or that's just something that we can all skip over? He could have just been tired that day.
No, you can't be tired today. I can bench press 225 over 20 times in a row right now. Okay, all right. So no, you can't overlook that. And I'm not saying to your heart.
I had to, bro. I had to hate on you, bro. I just got jealous real quick.
So bench press.
I got jealous.
According to boss, bench press is nothing, right?
I'm hating on my boy, man.
I'm making a point. I'm making a point in saying that, and Boss Cowboy. I'm making a point. I'm making a point to say that bench press test is muscular endurance.
Yes.
And it has a lot to do with your work ethic. If you can't
Good
go
point.
in there as a 300-pound person and bench press 225 more than 20 times, it's showing that you skipped a lot of workouts. It's showing that you don't have the commitment of the grind. If you're in there just doing your lift and pushing yourself and progressively adding more weight, you're going to have the strength to move 225, even if you're not the strongest guy. You will move it just based on your work ethic at least 24 to 26 times. You see what I'm saying? And I know that as a person that played. And that's why I'm bringing up that point. So to me, when I see that you bench press 225 20 times or 14 times or 15 times, you know what I think in my mind? Lazy. Lazy. That's what I think. I think lazy. So I'm questioning, how hard do you work, man? And I look at Brian Johnson and I see a guy that is physically is refined, dude. It's muscular, he's refined. That dude's a squatter. That dude jerks, he benches, he does everything. His body and how he plays, it all tells. I want a professional. I'm using a first round pick. I want a pro. I want a guy to come in here and be a pro. I don't want a guy I gotta coddle, I gotta put on fat loss camps, and I gotta make sure he's working out, just doing the basic things that he's paid millions of dollars to do. I don't want that. So that's what I think of.
Yeah, I'm Team Zion Johnson too, big dog. So you ain't gonna get no fighting out of me.
Oh, now, what about the kid from Tulsa? I love talking to the OC with this stuff, man.
Yeah,
Tyler
OC
Smith, man. What's the deal with him? I seen some mock draft that had him up there with the first pick for the Cowboys, or going even in the top 15. Tyler Smith, Tulsa.
Yeah, I think Tyler Smith is sneaky good. I think he's sneaky good. He doesn't have the strength of competition that you see with some of these other players. So then that kind of goes against him. He's not as refined in some of his pass pro stuff, right? In terms of his hand placement, in terms of being able to pivot off of his inside foot and change directions quickly versus speed rushers. However, he has a stiff punch. He has good fundamentals, and he's one of those guys that, man, he really can grow. You know who he kind of reminds me of? He reminds me, remember Penn? Remember the tackle that played at Tampa Bay for years and got the contract with the Raiders? Penn, he played left tackle.
I know exactly who you're talking about. Big boy with the long hair, yeah.
He reminds me of a Penn, right? He has quick feet, but as he works into that pro style skill level with his hands and with the details of his game, he could turn into a really, really sneaky, really, really good tackle. So I see why people are high on him, but he's just not as refined skill wise as some of the other top tackles in the draft, in my opinion.
All right, so let me ask you this. I'm taking over the show, boss. I'm taking
Man,
it
take
over,
over, take over, big dog. It's your show.
It's
your show.
Baby.
It's your show, big dog. Go.
I'm going to ask you this. Why will it be a big mistake for the Cowboys to draft, dare I say, Tyler Linderbaum? And why will it be not a big mistake? Give me both answers, baby.
I'm going to throw myself in here, bro. I'm going to throw myself in here. I'm going to throw myself in here why it would be a mistake to draft Tyler Linderbaum. First of all, we have not allowed Tyler to cook, right? And one of the top things that Jerry Jones said that he tasked to Mike McCarthy was the development of his younger players. Mm-hmm. To me, it would be a disservice to his development to draft in the first round Linderbaum. It would be a disservice. And number two, Tyler has the exact same resume as Linderbaum, except Tyler had injuries his senior year. People forgot he had a first round grade and he won the top what's that award, OC? The same
Outland Trophy.
Yeah. They got the same awards. The best offensive lineman in college, you know? So it's one of those things they got to let him cook.
Tyler for Tyler. So you saying that Tyler Biadasz and Tyler Linderbaum, same person?
No, I'm not saying they're the same. I tell you, this is what I see on Linderbaum. I think that he's super quick, very athletic. He climbs the second level very well. Yeah. He has feet that you don't see in most centers, guards, or whatever, interior guys, right? So the thing about him that I don't like is people ignoring that he doesn't win a lot at the point of attack. people do get push on him, right?
Yes.
And so
Yes.
when people getting push on him and you go to the next level, those are gonna be grown men you dealing with, right?
Yep.
So if you getting pushed in college, what's gonna happen as a rookie when you face true nose tackles that been in the league 4-5 years? So I don't think it's gonna be as sexy as what people think. I think his sexiness is college sexiness. I think it's gonna take him a while for it to transfer to the league. I think he go get there, but I think he go be just like anybody else. Go hit the league in them trenches and go have to develop in the trenches. I don't think he's gonna be a Fredericks out the gate. I don't.
Shout out to Cedric
Yeah,
Bates. He said it was Donald Penn. That was the guy's name earlier. But go ahead.
Yeah, Donald
Garrison.
Penn. There you
Yeah.
go. Donald Penn. Yeah, I mean the reason why he would be a good pick. I'm gonna take the positive part, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the negative part. Is that he has tremendous upside, and he's a guy that you can use in space creatively, offensively to run a variety of plays. So you could do lead sweeps with him. You could do crack down blocks, pull him around tackles and guards because he's fast enough to get there
Yeah.
and do the lead sweeps that we do with the Cowboys that we do with the tackles. You could use him in the screen game. You could use him if you're a zone team. To me, he would excel in zone blocking because of how quick he climbs to the outside shoulder of defenders. I think he's adequate in pass pro. I think he doesn't sit down well. He still needs to get a little bit heavier in the butt, add some more strength, but he has good hands. He has good bones. He's like a house that is not fully decorated. He got good bones, right? Is he just Pro Bowl ready coming out like some people may think? No, he's not. But he has great upside, okay? And he can do a lot of things well from you. Now, back to why you would not more against him as a player. It's just the fact that, man, you're not strong right now, man. You're not quite strong. It's the strength and it's the ability to use leverage against really strong players that is a weakness of his, and that will be exposed definitely, especially in the run game, versus any good nose guard or defensive tackle in the league. That's what I think.
Man, that's a good assessment right there, man. God, oh, that was a good one.
Hey, Law, I got one. This is a good one. Check this out. This boy Philip Dunn hit me up. He say, "Boss Cowboy, I like your show, but I don't think you did fair evaluation and you did not measure the Kool-Aid in Derek Stingley." All right. So, yeah.
Who talking about my dog?
Yeah, I went off on Derek Stingley, bro. I ain't gonna even lie.
Oh,
I
you
ain't
don't
gonna lie,
like
bro.
you don't like Stingley.
I
You
think he's
DB
greatly
world. I'm
overrated,
DB
big
world.
dog.
I'm DB man. You DB man. What's going on, man? Talk to me, boss. Talk to me now.
Yeah, my man over here said I don't measure the Kool-Aid. So what happened is he missed my second film assessment.
Okay.
That's all that happened. See, because I did 2019, but
Okay.
guess what? I followed up with 2020.
Oh,
And
okay.
guess what? I got for people. It's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring. So I'm gonna combine some film sessions over here. I'm
Okay.
gonna hit another button. Yeah, I'm gonna hit another button.
OC.
Film. All right. So we said.
Breakdown.
All right, we say we gonna break down some film today because my man say I didn't measure the Kool-Aid. What do we have here?
Ooh, you got some tape out there. So let me
Yeah,
say
we
this.
got-
You looked at the
All right,
24.
let me
you
pause
looked at
it.
Stingley when he wore 24, and then you went back and you looked at Stingley when he wore 7, right? Basically. But go ahead.
No, I looked at all 24s, bro. Cause see the problem with the 7 is the 7 was short lived.
Okay.
Boss, cut off on me for about 30 seconds.
I can't, bro. Just handle your business. You good?
care, take
We know
care.
it's imperfect. But
Okay. Huh?
Give me the breakdown. I'm ready for this sauce, man.
all right, this is the sauce. All right. Now, where you want to start? Because I got 2019 sauce and I got 2020.
All right.
Well,
Help
let's
me
start with
out.
2020.
Go to the 24 and then work your way up. But do
Okay.
you?
Okay. All right. So, all right. Listen, okay. You say work your way up. So, this is finna get interesting. Give me 1 second. Let me set it up.
And please, whatever
Yeah.
you do, don't show the Alabama tape. Can you throw the tape away? Can you
What?
burn the tape? Come
No,
on,
we don't do
throw
that.
the tape away.
What would we do? Hold on, bro.
Roll Tide.
Wait. We not throwing away tape, big dog. Why would we do that? And see, this is why I did use the Alabama tape, bro. It's because those are the athletes he's going to see.
Right. But to be
He's
fair,
gonna see those types.
he wasn't ready for Devontae on that play.
That was
though.
his best year, though.
You
If that's your best year, then I got to look at it. So, listen, let's start with 2019 pass game. All right, here we go. All right, so this Stingley to the right versus D. Smith. Now, this is the issue with 2019 versus 2020.
Okay.
First, they didn't assign him directly to D. Smith. But as you can see, D. Smith is getting easy separation out the gate, right? And so what we did is I graded these as pluses or minuses. So every time he got clear separation, I gave him a minus, all right? So here's another one. This is the second play, and you graded whether the ball is coming or not, right? Because it's also the potential of getting up. Watch this stop.
Boundary. Okay.
Separation.
Yeah.
Yep. So I gave that one a minus. So this is the film breakdown that this guy's talking about because I broke this down. And as I was breaking, Philip Dunn is talking about this film breakdown that I did, but I got more film. I didn't just look at this one. I looked at more, right? But as you assessing, he's losing a lot and reaching on that play with the wrong hand, which also gave clear separation.
Yeah.
So far, I gave him 3 minuses in a row, whether the ball was coming or not. Now check this out. All right, and so I also got him versus the run and pass. He reached with the wrong hand, slips. That's 4 minuses in a row, and this was his best year. You know what I'm saying? So if this is supposed to be your best year, then I should see you at least, in my opinion, 50-50 versus these NFL receivers. He's losing way more than he's winning. Even right there, that's clear separation. Because what I start seeing and what you notice is he does something what's called a double stop. That's where your foot got to plant twice. And when your foot have to plant twice and the receiver just needs one plant to stop, he's going to get separation. So you seeing reaching with the wrong hand, you seeing double stops. The worst part that you go start
Wasn't ready. Yeah, he gone.
Yeah.
He gone.
And so hold on, let me go back to this because this is immaturity, this touchdown. This is pure immaturity. So first of all, when the guy is ready to snap the ball, you should never look at your sideline. So he looks over at his sideline, right? So he go look back, boom, 6.
Let me ask you this, boss. Come on, man. Coach got some big nuts on him, man. He got
you mean?
Stingley playing press man to man with one high. One high, man, was one. Look, I get it, right? Look on this next level. I'm not trying to placate for brother, but you think he gonna have some safety help over the top now? You know?
I mean, if people calling him, bro, a top 15 guy,
it don't
and
matter,
you gotta have safety help, I ain't feeling that. Just not me. You know what I'm saying? Because I should at least see when you going against first round or NFL talent, I should at least see 50% of this as wins. This is a majority of L's. And it's over and over. And look at that separation. It's clear. It's over and over. And this is 2019. When I show you 2020, it gets worse. Okay?
Well, pull up that sauce tape there. Pull up sauce tape there.
Let me jump in here.
Go ahead.
Let me jump in here real
All
quick.
right.
All right, guys. Look.
Separation.
So my cousin Elias Ricks transferred to Alabama from LSU. All right. That's my baby boy cousin. And I got some insight to the culture of LSU because he was one of the top DB. He was a top DB in the country coming out of high school. All right. And he's playing for Alabama this year. All right. They don't push their best athletes, man.
You can
and
tell.
It's undisciplined.
Right.
They don't push them.
You could
They
tell,
don't push.
bro.
So look, just some insight for the fans. When he went there and Nick Saban talked to Elias, he said, "Hey man, the first thing we finna do is make you strong." He said, "The second thing we finna do, we finna clean up all your technical errors." That was the first conversation he had with Saban when he transferred from LSU.
LSU.
So I don't think that it's an issue about this boy don't got the ability. Now, I've seen him make some very freaky, raw athletic plays, even in the midst of this bad tape, right? When y'all look at other games. I think it's an issue about what coach gets this boy, right? If the right coach gets him, then they go get top 10 talent out of this kid. If he goes to the wrong place, it's going to be very up and down and a very, very underwhelming performance. That's what I think about him.
I can't fight that. Because, see, it's a couple of plays you can see he got some crazy athletic ability, even though he beat. So I'm going to show you something. I'm going to go back to the 2020 passing game, right? This is 2020. Let me fast forward where he find it. Y'all give me 1 second.
I think they enjoy this right here. They love the all 22. They looking at.
Hold on. Yeah, total real quick. This it right here. Right. Watch this. See, like D. Smith, you ain't supposed to be able to just run down D. Smith like that, bro. You know what I mean? So D. Smith on the yak right there, that should have been 6 right there. But Stingley, whoop, 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 got him with ease. So you can see, to the OC's point, the athletic ability. But the problem is, and I agree with you, OC, 100%. I put that they coached him and made him entitled. Because if you because if you look at him versus the running game, it's pathetic, bro. Can I just be real?
Yeah.
Can I be real? Because I broke down the running game on him too. So somebody said I didn't measure the Kool-Aid. Bro, I measured the Kool-Aid. I didn't just break down 2019. I broke down his best opponents. You know what I'm saying? Who got better opponents than Alabama?
That Devontae, man, that joker good, man. That boy good, man. He just needs a sandwich. He just needs a sandwich on his next level. But outside of that, man, this dude's slippery. And I seen how they played. The Cowboys even played him. They didn't play him press. They played off, man. But, you know, I get it. Yeah. That's the scheme that we play, cover 3. So, I don't know, man. I'm not saying with the 24th pick, the Cowboys should select Stingley. But it's going to be hard to pass up on him if he's there at 24. Knowing that you got Dan Quinn, Joe Witt Jr., and all of those boys. Go ahead.
That's a good point. But I will say this. It would be justified if he dropped.
Oh, yeah.
It would be justified. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, because as a scout, how do you see, let me show some of his run game stuff, bro. This is the deal. When you look at him on the run game, this is 2019. He don't get off blocks. Bro, I'm going to just say it like this as an ex-corner. There's no way with all that space you go be able to block me. Period. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. D. Smith, come on, bro. And this is going to the OC's point, mentality, entitlement. You know what I'm saying? And look, I want to see corners that get off blocks, man. I want to see corners that come up on run support. Period. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not coming up on run support, I don't trust you. So here we go again, stuck on the block. And it happens over and over and over. And the worst part is 2020, it gets worse. It gets worse in 2020. So I want to see, if I'm going to draft you, do you just like to play football? You know what I mean? Like, I want to see, are you a competitor? You know what I'm saying? To me, to be honest, it looked like he started counting his money, to where I'm projected to be a top pick and I'm not going to be out here tackling. That's what it looked like. Right. Because he intentionally getting stuck on blocks. You know what I mean? And look at this. Look at that effort. Even if the ball is away from you, I want you running to the ball. I'm going to show you a play that show you he don't want no action. I'm going to show you.
He going to make a business decision on that one. Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm talking about no action. When I say no action, he don't want it. Let me show you. because I've been in this position, so I know what you got to do. Watch him on goal line right here, taking on an H-back, okay? So watch him. I'm going to show you two angles. Look at that.
Boy,
Did
got
y'all
peeled-
see that?
Got peeled back into that thing.
He didn't want it, bro. But listen, even so, this is what my coaches used to always teach me, right? So you see his run because everybody blocked down. It's obvious, right? So when it's run and it's a block down, you already see that they coming straight at you. And it's a size difference. What can you do? Right there, cut him. Make a pal. Cut the lead blocker. But instead, nah, he don't want no action, bro.
She said, greet him at the hole. Meet him there.
Yeah, and I'm
him
not
at the
saying
hole, yeah.
that's not a size difference. I can show you the same type of stuff from 2020. If we look at the 2020 tape, right, versus the run, let me find it. I think that's not it. Oh, that's it. Watch this. So everybody blocking down, clear run. He got out the way. Did you see it?
Yep.
He got out the way.
Roll Tide, man.
Dog. And see, they gonna try to take. Somebody told me I ain't measured this Kool-Aid. No, I measured this Kool-Aid. It's just that I'm not saying what everybody else said. Everybody else is Stingley, 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 Stingley. No, I'm looking at the tape, bro.
On that one, Boss Cowboy, he did have Alex Leatherwood running at him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
but what did I say? Do make a pal. So you know what Boss would have did? I'm going straight at Alex Leatherwood kneecap.
well,
You got to
well,
make Xavier Woods.
I'm gonna say this too. I mean, he could have also avoided him. It was a lack of effort because
Yeah.
Alex Leatherwood is not faster than him, right? So he could have bursted and he could have ran around a guy as well.
You
know
could
what
do
I'm
that
saying?
as well.
So to your point, he needs to show more effort, and you can see the lack of effort that you're saying. So I get it on that.
Now check
But
this. Look at this one. Look at this one. Watch the center. And this is what happens when you loaf it. Watch him. Watch how when you loaf it.
Screen. Man.
Ooh, look what he
got-
doing to Stingley,
he got
bro.
all the LSU players on that one, though. He didn't-
Look what he doing to Stingley,
He
bro.
didn't highlight stick all of them.
Nah, bro. You're not putting that on tape. So my question is this to everybody that's listening. I'm gonna ask y'all a real question.
We listening.
Boss Man Fat or Stingley?
Far as like tackling, effort, and all of that, shoot, Kevin
Or
Joseph.
because if you get Stingley,
Dude.
what they go do? They go start him next to Diggs just because he's a first round. We already know that, right? So what happened to Boss Man?
Well, I seen Boss Man play inside and at free safety, so I know that man got an unbelievable skill set, and his tape is just remarkable. His only downfall that he only played 15 games in college, and he barely played last year. So
Good point.
The jury's still out, but I just look at some of the things what Boss Man was able to do to that same guy that burnt up Stingley.
Right.
How he phased in and turned around and shifted and played that boundary just right, and bam, give me that ball back to the offense. I like Kelvin Joseph, but a lot of people still on the kid Sante Samuel. I feel y'all, but I like Kelvin Joseph. Give him time.
Yeah, so I agree with you. Based on versus Alabama receivers, Boss Man showed you what you want to see,
Yeah.
right? He lost some, but he won some, right? You know what I'm saying? And he mostly won.
Yeah, he didn't let Devontae Smith do anything, man.
Yeah.
he
So
do anything
it's
like
one
that.
of those things. Do we go with hype or eyeballs? Because the eyeballs telling me, Boss Man, we already got our guy. To me, I'm just being real. I think we already got our guy. To my boy Big Game James. He said, "Will Kevin Joseph be the starter opposite of Trayvon Diggs this season?"
Well,
Mm.
he's wearing number 1 for a reason.
Ooh.
And I got a super chat in on the way, by the way, Cowboy Nation,
All right.
by Coach
All right.
Marv, man. And he says, Law Axe Boss. He's going to put it out there. The Cowboys should trade Anthony Brown or Jordan Lewis and one of those 5th-round draft picks to move back into the 2nd round.
I love it. I love it. Coach Marv, let me hold on real quick. Let me find a button for Coach Marv. Let me see. Oh,
Perfect.
God, dog. I love that idea. I would love that idea because this is why that makes sense. And then I want to hear y'all thoughts on this. Because first of all, you getting Anthony Brown off his best year, right? Mm-hmm. Statistically, he's one of the best corners right now in the league, right? So at his price point, it's some teams that will want to take him and trade for him now. And I think with the depth that we have at corner with Nashawn, right?
Right.
With Lewis, right? With Boss Man, get the pick. I am all the way for that, Coach Marv. Yes, indeed. Yes. My answer to that is yes.
Yeah, and I get it. A lot of people laugh at the fact that you said he's one of the better cornerbacks in the league, from a stat wise last season.
Statistically,
statistically speaking, that's what. And he actually had 6 interceptions. He dropped a few. He went through his hands.
Right.
So it was his best year ever for Anthony Brown.
So unload him.
Yeah.
Like the stock market, right?
Yeah.
This is the perfect time. What's your thoughts on it, OC? It looked like you vacillating a little bit on that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I unload him, man. I want him back, man, after his best year. I want to get his best years, especially because you've invested so much time, money, and he's like the cat with 9 lives. You're giving a man about 9.5 or 10 lives. So now that he's starting to produce, I wouldn't cut him. Also, he's an insurance policy versus the development of somebody we have not talked about, which is Nashawn Wright. Cowboys like him as well. They're looking for Nashawn Wright to take a leap. They're also looking for Boss Man Fatima to come in and compete for that other corner position. So if you got those guys there, you got a pretty good tandem of corners that you can rotate with additionally whoever they throw in the mix. So right now, I don't think it's the best time to unload them. I think you want to get all the juice out of that fruit that you possibly can. That's my opinion.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Come on, man. Come on. You know what?
God, dog.
Come on.
Oh, Lord.
You know what?
Oh, man. This one going to be so easy. This one going to be so easy, bro.
No, it's not.
First of all, I got to say,
it's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
so this is the deal, man. How long are we going to waste premium picks? We continue to waste premium picks. Look, when New England draft a guy that they know go be just as good, they give them the hard knocks of the developmental reps, bro. That's why we got McGovern going in year 4 and still don't know what to do with him, because we don't develop some of these guys. And it's pathetic, OC. And OC, frankly, I thought you knew better, bro. I really thought you knew better. So you get Boss Man and Nashawn in the 2nd and 3rd round, and you holding on to Anthony Brown?
Who you drafted in the 6th?
In the 6th? Low, can you talk to this man?
Hey, and then this is a contract year for Anthony Brown, believe it or not. He got $5 million left on his contract. This is his final year. So
unload him.
What you try to do? Oh, say you try to hold on to him.
What about your What about your depth? You
got Jordan Lewis as your depth.
Jordan Lewis.
Get him,
Jordan
Law.
Lewis didn't play well this year.
He didn't play.
Jordan Lewis did not play his best ball this year.
He had
did
three.
not.
He had 3 interceptions, two sacks,
Get him, Law.
Man,
1 forced fumble.
No, it's not about the interception. I'm talking about coverage. He was getting beat coverage, Law.
Hey,
Was he
wait a
not?
minute. Now,
Was he not getting covered?
passer rating went target.
Everybody got to get
Oh.
beat every now and then, OC.
Oh,
No, I'm not talking about
hold
every
on,
now and then. I'm not
hold
talking
on,
about
the
every now
OC.
and
I
then.
looked this up. This was the debate I was supposed to have with a Big Game James, but he kind of walked off from this debate.
Oh, he won't. No.
I'm messing with Big Game James.
Wait. He walked off.
Big Game James walked off. I'm just playing with Big Game James though. But
Okay, so who played better?
passer rating.
Jordan Lewis?
Go ahead.
Who played better, Jordan Lewis or Anthony Brown? This past
Anthony
season,
Brown.
Who played better?
Anthony Brown.
From the responsibilities of
1
the
year.
outside corner, from the responsibilities of outside corner, yes, Anthony Brown probably go up against more aggressive wide receivers than Jordan Lewis, because Jordan Lewis had to cover two-way goals inside the slot.
Hold on.
I give you that. But slot position is hard to play, ain't it right?
Thank you. Tell him,
You
Law.
got two-way
Law,
goals.
tell him. Two-way goals.
Two-way goals.
And then, okay, listen, he think he got something. He did this like he really did something. Listen, OC. Who has the better career thus far?
Oh.
The better career is Jordan Lewis.
Oh,
However, this is
1
the
year
NFL.
versus career.
No, your argument is whack. And I'm going to tell you why your argument is whack. Because we don't know how anybody's going to play year to year. The only evidence we have is the last year. NFL, Jerry Glanville said it means not for long, because what have you done for me lately, baby? That's the name of this game. So at the end of the day, don't tell me about no career when you fell up on the next year. You got to prove it every day, every year. And what I'm saying, and I'm not an Anthony Brown enthusiast.
Yes, you are.
But no, I'm not. I'm looking
You
at
don't want to trade Anthony Brown?
You don't want to trade him?
Hit the button again. Hit it again.
We beating up. We jumping.
Now,
the
we
OC.
talking about before the draft, bro. Now, after the draft, I agree. Before the draft, a guy on a
Before
1 year
the draft?
contract. If you
Okay,
can,
so what-
Coach Marv is saying, if you can get a second or a third, you wouldn't take that, OC?
You wouldn't take it?
That's ridiculous. Sorry, Coach Mars. You ain't getting a second or third from Anthony Brown. You get a
No.
fourth-round
He
pick.
said trade your fifth.
Go.
We got 55th round picks. He's saying
Right.
trade one of your 5th round picks. That's the sweetener. You get rid of one of your 5th round picks plus Anthony Brown to move up into the 2nd round. You can swap it however you want to do it. But we trying to get back into the 2nd round, fam. Top 100 picks. We trying to get that.
Unless that GM is not don't have his wits about him, it's no way I'm making that trade with the Cowboys. I'm not taking Anthony Brown in the 5th round draft pick.
So you mean to tell me, the OC, that there are no cornerback that's in the 2nd and 3rd round better than your Anthony Brown right now? And that's the reason why we should
That's not what I'm
placate
saying.
that? If
That's not
Anthony
what I'm
Brown
saying.
is
That's not what I'm
Brown is good, like you said, why don't you get rid of him for at least
Yeah.
some draft capital?
I'm,
Come on.
I'm not saying that, I'm not saying there's no better corners. I'm saying that you're not going to have a suitor to make that deal with you. I don't think you're going to have that suitor.
That ain't bad.
I mean,
$5 million.
That's not
Anything's
bad.
possible.
I can't believe
can't
the
argue
OC.
with that.
This
Law,
is
I can't-
shocking.
Look, on the
This is
5 million
shocking.
law, look, on that 5 million point law, I can't argue with you because that's actually kind of reasonable. The 5 million
Right.
part makes it seem more reasonable, okay? But
Right.
I'm concerned that the Cowboys give away depth unnecessarily because now you have some
Nashawn Wright.
depth, right? You have some depth, so you're going to give up depth, and that's not concerned. That's it.
Okay, I got one more thing on this because I got to finish the OC. I think I know how to finish the OC. All right, This is how to do it. OC, I'm gonna just ask you some questions. I just want you to answer.
You fight it in your trial, you still die. Come on.
Okay. I just want to ask you a couple of questions, sir. Do you think you would have the digs of year 2 without the development of year 1?
No, I don't.
Okay. So you also are saying with your answer that you understand the importance of developmental reps. Am I understanding you correctly, sir?
I see where you're going.
No,
But
I
all
just.
things are not.
So we not answering questions today, sir. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I do want y'all to take clear observation that we have somebody that's avoiding the question, which is an
not
indication of not debating in good faith. Because when you asked the question, I answered your question decisively. You asked who had a better year, Jordan Lewis or Anthony Brown. I said what? With no hesitation, Anthony Brown. But see, you're not playing by those same rules, sir. You, sir.
I'm playing. Look,
All right,
yes,
so
you
I'm
can go
asking you this question. I need you to answer the question.
Next question. I answered the question. Next question.
Okay, no, I didn't hear the question. I didn't hear the answer. I didn't hear the answer,
yes.
Jury.
Subjective.
Okay, so this is where I'm going, and this is simple, bro. If we keep having these 1 year contract guys, if we keep having the Wittens and the people that's able to come back when they want to with young guys who need their reps, would you have the Dalton Schultz if Witten would have been here? I want to ask you that question, sir.
No, because Witten would have got all the reps.
Oh.
That's easy.
So what would have happened to the development of Schultz?
He would have been whatever he was before he got the reps.
What was he before the reps?
Mediocre and below average.
Want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
I rest my case.
So what is your case? I don't see
Oh, okay. So you don't know the case now. So you don't know the case. So we gonna play that game over here, bro.
Your case is that you need to go ahead and trade, all right, a guy that played really well this year for guys that you believe will play better or just as good as him coming up in the future with no consistent proof that those guys will do that as of now. That's what you're saying.
Basically.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's basically what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. If you get guys that played well against a Heisman winner, let me ask you a question, OC. I just need to ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
You asked me a lot.
No, I mean the questions are doing it. The questions are doing it.
I got one for you. Go ahead, though.
Did Boss Man play extremely well against the receiver one-on-one that won the Heisman? Yes or no?
Yes, he did.
So the best player.
Can I ask you a couple questions, bro?
When I'm finished, sir. When I'm finished, I would open it up to your question, sir. So, why wouldn't they have confidence? Okay, listen. See the guy that you was hyping up, Stingley. The guy you was hyping up. Mm-hmm. Let me show you something.
I didn't hype him.
You've been hyping up Stingley.
I didn't hype him. I said he's a good athlete.
If you look
at drafted by the right person.
If you look at Boss Man versus Stingley, watch how they use Stingley on Bama versus Boss Man. They was bracketing D. Smith. You didn't have to bracket D. Smith with Boss Man. Boss Man went out there on the island one-on-one, sir. Sir. One-on-one. These are brackets. And you see the brackets clear as day. That's why the safety laid them out, because they giving up the inside. You see it. They are running a bracket coverage on him with a top corner. Versus Boss Man was one-on-one. And you telling me you don't want Boss Man to develop?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm not saying that.
Oh.
I'm not telling you.
All right.
And I want the jury.
If Anthony Brown is here, how does he develop?
I'm going to answer some questions now. Okay?
I'm listening.
I want the jury to notate that just because you physically try to dominate the conversation, it does not make you right. Okay.
Hold on. So hold on. You can't. You listen. I brought up facts, and you gonna talk about style. Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing, bro?
Boss, can you silent?
I'll be silent, bro. But see, I see what you just did there. You tried to use a psychological trick You tried to make people think that I'm all style, and I brought up substance and film.
Okay, listen. Did Boss Man Fat get beat one-on-one coverage when he played some this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, in preseason, he got
Okay.
beat bad by
Preseason.
Okay.
By a guy that just got
Okay.
20-something million dollars.
Christian Kirk. Yeah.
No. Listen. In the regular season too, did he get beat in it?
You supposed to.
Okay, no. No, just yes or no. Just yes or no. Did he
Okay,
get beat?
yeah. I don't remember him getting beat during the season. When did he get beat?
I do.
When?
I do. When he played,
Eagles game,
played.
right?
I forget the game. Yeah, he got beat on some of those routes, man, and it's okay.
He didn't
I'm
give up
not
no
coming
touchdown,
down on him
though.
because he got beat.
Yeah.
I'm making a great point. I'm saying that all that you're saying that he did in college, right? And I think he has tremendous upside, okay? But he still got beat, okay? That's a fact, okay? All right, now let me ask you this question, Boss Cowboy.
I'm listening.
Would you buy a car and not get car insurance?
Man, listen, bro.
No. Just yes or no, please. Yes or no. Would you buy a car and not get insurance on your car?
We're not
Would
dealing
you?
with that. This is not the scenario.
No. Answer the question.
Of course,
Answer the
I would
question.
get insurance.
Okay, let me ask you one last question.
All right.
Would you buy a house and not get homeowners insurance on your property, Boss Cowboy?
Come on, bro. I would get insurance.
No. Answer the question.
I would get insurance.
Okay, so Anthony Brown is insurance to the development of whoever you decide to give reps to. I'm not telling you to give Anthony Brown all the reps. He's an insurance policy to the development of these young guys that are not all the way developed and proven yet. And why would you trade that away? I don't know.
Watch this,
I'll rest
Law.
my case.
Watch this, Law.
Yeah.
Would you give up your car for the insurance?
No.
Would you give up your house for the insurance?
That's
Oh, no. Yes or no. Yes or no. Yes or no. That's what you told me. Yes or no.
I got another super
Of course
chat when
you
y'all
would
get a
not.
chance.
All right, go ahead. Go into Super Chat. I already won that debate. That was easy.
Coach Marv just said 2 5th-round picks, sign Maurice Kennedy back, and for backup, cheap, we need that top 100 pick OC. So what he's saying is give up the 2 5th-round draft picks, whatever, with the trade, and re-up Maurice Kennedy. Bring him back into the fold so that we can get that top 100 pick. What about that one?
I'll go with that one, Law, because here's the deal. My only issue with that is the hate and the shade that the Cowboys showed to Maurice Kennedy when he balled in the preseason, and they didn't put this man in a game and give him reps during the regular season. So I don't know what the political position is of Maurice Kennedy is with the Cowboys. I don't know. So, yeah, I think he did a great job. I think he actually deserved playing time. But why they didn't play him, I have no idea.
He had got some reps in the regular season, and he looked lost, man. He didn't look that good when he was inserted in. I forgot the game, charged it to my head, not my heart, but I can pull up the game a little later. But he did get some
but
reps.
man, that's because they never played him. He was so shocked to get in the game, he probably lost his wits. But he played well. He played well in the preseason, and I think that preseason performance that he did should have garnered him more reps, not just a splash or two of a handful of reps in a game. So like I said, I don't know what they think about him, man. It's a good idea, but I don't know what they think about him.
All right, listen. Y'all ready to draft?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Because my boy Lotto sent me the simulator. All right, so let's get it. All right, make this big. Y'all give me a second, man.
How many rounds we doing?
Let's go 7, bro. Let's quit playing around.
You can't click on the down arrow. You got to click in that space. Yeah, for some reason how they did it like that.
Should I go the predictive board?
Yeah, and click that speed to fast. No, right to the right of the yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We'll still be able to see it.
Man, here we go. Start the draft. Okay, God dog, that thing moving.
It's moving, man.
God dog.
Stingley gone, man. Stingley, no! I'd have played with you.
Good. Get off. Man, hold on, man. What's going on with this? What's this banner ad, bro?
Oh, did you click exit off of that one?
I'm trying to figure out how to get this banner ad off of her, bro.
I tell you
Sorry about
what,
that.
this is how you got to do that. This is the workaround on no banners, man.
Tell me, please.
Keep that window open and then just open up another one. Yeah,
Oh.
click. You might start all over though, but just open up another one. You know what I mean?
Okay. Let me get off this while I do that.
Whatever you do,
Give me a
don't
sec.
exit out for that one. You know.
I knew you knew Law.
Yeah,
my boy Law called on this tech, bro. Look, but my boy called on this tech, so I'm gonna do a whole nother one. I'm gonna see if it work. Law, if this work, bro, I'm gonna be like, boy, y'all listen, man. Nothing but the best.
Yeah, I
The
appreciate
homie.
it, man. Appreciate
All
it.
right, so fast. So here we go.
And that banner, that big old banner.
It's better. It's still there, dog.
Oh man, they hating on you over there.
Now I got one without all these better ads, but it might not be as sexy as this one.
It's okay.
All right, hold on. Let me. Y'all give me a second.
Yeah, this dude's double. I thought I was the man. You know, it is what it is. A lot of people. Shout out to you, Miss Scott and Pro. I see you in the chat. Shout out to you, Freddie H. and King. And we also live on Cowboys Experience Facebook. So appreciate them. Be sure to give them a like, a follow, share this content. We'll be live at the draft, man. It's going to be great out there at Walk-Ons. Brought to you by Cowboys Experience. I can't wait to see y'all beautiful faces out there. And maybe we have some, appetizers or something like that, huh? The OC?
Yeah.
That we can give some
Yeah,
percentage
we're gonna put some
off.
together for 'em.
Yeah. What we should call it? The percentage off draft food or something, huh? Brought to you by
Yeah,
Boss
like-
Cowboy and Law Nation or something. We got to come up with a good name.
Yeah,
for
man.
it.
Yeah, man. The first come, first served appetizers, man. You to get there in a hurry. Because you know what? When we run into that food, you got to pay for it. So
Yeah.
so
you know what I forgot to
we gonna
say?
put you there.
You know what I forgot to say to OC? We forgot to
What's
give a
that?
shout out to a Troy Aikman's brand.
That's right. We did.
Oh my
We
God!
did.
Shout out to Troy
give-
Aikman. We gonna have his beer.
We got more people watching now, so the shout out go work better.
Yeah, okay. Y'all be sure to be out there with us, man, during the draft party.
Oh yeah, this draft and yeah, this is finna be something else, man. I can't wait. This is finna be something. All right, so I got it up.
Right.
So yeah, y'all make sure y'all follow all of us, Loud Nation, right? Boss Cowboy Sports. We are gonna be hosting one of the best draft days. Period. All right, let's go.
Hey, my guy Brian Bradford said, what about this day for the appetizers? The capitizers.
Ooh, man. See,
Hey, we gotta
I
come
was
up
trying
with
to
a
be
good
positive,
name, man.
bro. I was trying to be positive, bro. He just brought me all the way back to reality, man. Come on, bro.
Appetizers.
The
That's so good.
capitizers.
The appetizers. That was good though, man.
That was good.
Hey man, you got an O for originality on that one. That was really,
The
really good. That
capitizers.
was
Yeah, that hurt.
appetizers.
Yeah.
That
That's
actually
fresh.
hurt.
We're going to come up with
Yeah,
a good
that-
name to market and promote it.
Okay,
Yeah, we gonna figure it out.
Figure it out.
we gonna do it difficult.
Oh,
We gonna
Lord,
do
no.
We appreciate you, the Truth MDP, Marv P, and the Big SARS 31. See you, Antonio, in the chat, man. Appreciate you guys. Brian Peters, the Reaper, Lil Saint, we see you. Appreciate you so much, man.
Mm-hmm. The YouTube name, I Love Weed. He said, what about Law Boys Grub Station?
We drafting. We
Drafted
drafting.
now. Okay, let's go.
We
Let's
drafting. Banner, get out, you
Go. Get
devil.
out of here. You got to tell that banner
All right.
to lean forward just like this, like Will Smith told Chris, and then you just tell him to lean forward. Go.
Like Chris.
Oh my God, slapping the
Oh,
banners
man.
out of the way.
Oh man. Oh man.
Ooh, where we at?
We. All right. So,
Are we on the clock?
Yeah, we on the clock, bro. We on the clock.
Who's available?
All right. All right. We got Jameson Williams. You can't see? Can you see?
I can see a little bit of it. I can see it a little bit.
Okay. All right. Do I need to make it bigger?
Oh no, I see who we got right there.
Okay, it's to the
Zion
right.
Johnson. There we go. We going with him.
I say the same. I agree.
Who you
Agreed.
got the OC?
Agreed. Zion
Oh
Johnson.
man, it wasn't even no war.
What no war, man? We all
It wasn't no
agree.
war on the first pick with no fights, no nothing. I love it. Let's go. Hey man, listen, Law, I got something too, bro.
Oh, you got it over there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had to upgrade a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's the draft coming, baby. Let's go, man.
Let's
You
get
gotta
it. Let's
upgrade.
get it.
Let's get it, man. All right,
So I don't
next
have to press
round.
it now.
I
Let's
feel
go.
good. I will be good right now. I will be feeling real good. Woo! All right, here we go.
That means you just run into the board. Here's my card.
Man, like we all agreed. All of us ran to the board, no doubt.
All right, so we can mark through that line a positional need as far as the offensive line. That's stretched out now.
Yeah, that's gone.
Let's
Good.
go. Okay, so we need a
All right,
wide
we should be on the
receiver.
clock now.
We need a wide receiver. We need a defensive guy. All right, so who's available? Brees Hall, that's a no. Kenneth Walker, that's a no. I like Cam. I like Cam Thomas. But that's an
What
edge guy.
about Drake Johnson? What about Drake Johnson?
Drake Jackson?
Drake Johnson. Drake, excuse me, Jackson. I apologize. Misread his name. Yeah. What about him? All right. I like him. Man. I also, let's see. I also like Christian Harris, man. That's not bad. Christian Harris. I like Christian Harris. Now you get the linebacker need filled. Edge, Drake Jackson. I'm going with one of those two guys. That's what I'm feeling right here. But what do you guys think?
Let's
You
look
like-
at the
you like-
positions.
you like Mathis
So I'm
right
gonna look
there?
at wide receiver.
Okay.
So,
Pickens right there. If you're looking for, I like Pickens.
wait.
And I know you guys like Christian Watson. As far as a lot of people in the chat, a lot
Nah.
of people like him.
No,
Until
I agree.
October.
Listen, Law.
I want dog though, man.
I agree with you, bro.
Pickens.
See, because right now, this draft is setting up. If we went with George Pickens, we not just drafting players. We draft them in thank you. We draft them mentality.
Yeah.
Zion, he got the mentality for San Fran.
Yeah.
Pickens would have the mentality. I want to go Pickens right here. You know what I'm saying? Because now you getting guys in here with that's mean.
Yeah.
And I want a mean class.
Yeah.
You feel me on that, OC?
I feel you, but also I'm looking at mean and skill class, man. Alec Pierce, wide receiver out of Cincinnati. Man, he's nice, man. He's a little bit underrated too, in my opinion, man. He's 6'2", 220, man. Runs a 4.40, can jump, can high point the ball, runs good routes, man. He's not bad, boss Cowboy. So this one is a tough one. It depends on what you feel like you need the most. You know what I'm saying? Alec Pierce, man, he's not a bad pick either. If you're looking at wide receivers, I did a lot of work on him, man. I think he's a pretty good guy. Now, if you want to go with the burner, well, I think it's a little bit too early for Calvin Austin III. A little bit too early for him. But hey, maybe later if he's there. Vivas Jones also maybe later if he's there. I like Alec Pierce here. I'm not mad if you go with Pickens or Meacham. Not mad at either one of those picks, man, if you go on receiver.
I'm going to say it like this, just being honest. I had George Pickens as one of my best receivers in the whole class.
Wow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like top
The mind.
I wouldn't turn this down, bro. Like, even though his production wasn't up there, right? Look at them. But you can see clearly route runner, mean, blocker, physical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The body type.
Athletic,
Yeah.
fast, big, jumper. Bro. I want him in
blocker on
Dallas.
the run too, like.
Oh, he a
off-ball
blocker.
production.
Yeah. He mean, OC. And I'm taking him over Alec all day, but that's me. I'm not saying you wrong, but that's me.
All right, so let the people
Nah, man.
decide in the chat, man. Down to these two right here, Pickens or Alec Pierce. Cause I like Pierce too, though. But me and Ball's going with Pickens. Who you guys
I'm
going
going
with?
Pickens.
Who you guys going with? Put it in the chat, and it's only broken down to those two. So put it in the chat. I see a lot of pickings on my side. What do you got over there on your side?
They not saying nothing on my side, not yet.
Yep. You're not saying
Come on,
anything.
come on,
It's a
come
little
on,
bit
come
late.
on, come on. Y'all put your vote in, man. I don't want y'all to be saying,
Mark P said, linebacker, check the linebackers on the board, protect the queen. That's what
true.
Mark P said.
That's
And if you're
true.
looking at
no, we
linebackers,
going Pickens and we going linebackers in the third, man. Don't change
Man, I'm
my
going
mind
Pickens,
right
man.
now.
I'm gonna have to trust the depth. I'm gonna have to trust it. I'm going Pickens.
You got to hit that button, though, baby.
Hey,
Watch if you going to do something to me.
Christian Harris.
the pick is in.
Yeah.
We got George Pickens.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Oh no.
what you
I
mean
like
you
that.
don't know?
What?
Oh no, I agree. I agree on that one. I agree because Christian Harris is a really good linebacker, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's some good linebackers left.
All right, so we will see. We're looking at linebackers now, right now, right?
Yeah, we
Third
gotta
round.
look at linebacker now. We have to. We have to look at linebacker. All right, here we go. All right, so
I like
Let me
his draft
see.
so far, man. Zion. and we
yeah,
got
I love this
yeah.
draft because this draft, the first two guys that we got, please don't take Tyndale. Please
Yeah, that
stay.
falls to-
Stay. Oh, he go.
He got Leo there.
He go.
Whoa, Chad there. Is Chad there?
Yeah, Chad Muma.
Yeah, he's there. And then Alex still there, fam. Look, we could. All right.
Yeah, Alex still there.
All right.
Man,
yep. He
hold on,
ain't
let's
going
look at the
back-to-back wide
linebackers all
receiver
together.
now. Come on.
Well, now I'm torn. Now I'm torn, boss cowboy.
I'm a double
torn
dip. I'm a double dip on this linebacker. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because there's some guys in here that I think are sleepers, super sleepers.
You like Clark
like,
and JoJo
Clark.
from Nebraska? You know,
Oh,
you like,
yeah.
I know you like Clark. You just did the film assessment on
yeah,
Sting,
yeah.
so I know you've seen Clark.
But I like Brian.
He's 6 foot.
I like Clark.
I like Brian Osuma. I like Brandon
Clark can
Smith.
run, man.
Hey, the one that people are sleeping on, Malcolm Rodriguez.
I haven't seen
Sleeper,
these films,
dog.
anyway. Yeah,
Say, yeah.
Rodriguez. Talk to me about
Yeah.
it. Man. What's your assessment? Give it to me.
Well, he's a guy that's explosive. Like, he never goes backwards. You know what I mean? He just on a team that's so-so.
Give me a comp. Like who do he play like?
Okay, perfect comp will be my guy from the Redskins that came from North Carolina.
Redskins, North Carolina.
Linebacker.
Brian Aston.
I can't remember, but he came out about 2 years ago. Let me look him up. Hold on.
While you looking him up, boss cowboy, Brian Asamoah is a athletic, fast linebacker out of Oklahoma. He can make plays, sideline to sideline type guy, man. Very athletic. I like that kid a lot. Out of Oklahoma, he's sitting right there. He can run.
They ain't talking about Jamin Davis.
I like him.
Yeah, Jamin Davis came out last year, so he talking about a couple of years ago as far as Washington team.
Hold on. Is that him? Yeah, I think that's him right there. Let me see.
Compton. They
Yeah.
got the interception on us.
Yeah.
Pick six
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah. I comp him right there. To me, that's a fair comp. You know what I'm saying? To where he can come in and be a starter, quality linebacker, and I would double dip. I would get likely like a Brian, what you was talking about, OC.
Small.
Yeah. But then I will follow up with Malcolm, even though they have it backwards on here.
Well, why
Or
y'all
really-
don't like Leo or Chad? Why y'all don't like those two?
No, I like Chad.
Okay.
I like Chad,
I
but
like Chad. I like Chad.
yeah, I like Chad.
Some people
Chad
in
would
Chad talking about they
be
don't like Chad. Well, go ahead.
yeah. With Chad, I'm still
Chad is more
researching
of a
him.
traditional- Chad is more of a traditional linebacker. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be an ultra athletic linebacker. He's a solid guy that's going to give you solid play and basically take care of his responsibility and do what you need him to do. I like to have a linebacker in there that can make the athletic play and that is somewhat of a sprinter as well, and that's also real physical. You know what I mean? He's more of an A gap to C gap linebacker. That's what I see when I see Chad Muma. You know,
So,
he's
so
good at what he does in college. I think he'll be solid, man. But I think you got more athleticism and more playmaking ability if you look at some of these other linebackers, in particular Brian Asamoah. He's a sprinter. That kid can run. He's fast. And a couple other ones that are a little bit more athletic. Damon Clark will be another example of another linebacker that goes east and west and that can run and chase and make plays and cover.
So with this third round draft pick, you got to be mindful. You want somebody to come right in to beat out Lou Gifford, right in to beat out Jabril Cox, as well as
Facts.
challenge LVE for
Facts.
that role. Even though LVE will be given that responsibility to be the starter, but I want somebody day one to compete to move LVE out of the space. So when you talk about physicality, that's the first and foremost thing that all of these linebackers will have to be in the third round if you're going to use that draft pick for such.
I think Brian Asamoah is physical. I think Damon Clark is physical. They're more athletic, and they're just as athletic and they're more physical than Jabril Cox. I think they both, either one of those picks, beat him out no problem. That's what I think. Because you go give LVE the chance to play. If you're trying to replace LVE, I would go with a Chad Muma type or a Leo Chanel type, right? That's more so of a comp in terms of replacing an LVE. But if you're looking for more athleticism and explosion, to your point, Law, I think either one of those dudes beat out Jabril Cox based upon their side-to-side ability and their ability to and willingness to meet people and contact them and just a little bit more physical.
I think we need the replacement for LVE.
Yeah. My guy Con in the chat from Facebook, he's saying that would be Chanel then Leo. You gotta go with Leo.
I agree.
Man. Yeah, and
I agree, Leo. And then let's double dip. You know what I'm saying? I'm with a double dip.
So that's third round, right?
It's third
else
round.
We missing? We pretty much got all our answers, right? We got
the main answers. Now we can double up.
Yeah,
we can do whatever we want to do.
Get a tackle if we can. Or after this pick. Get a tackle.
All
right.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Hit that time.
Pick is in.
Hit that time. Woo. Yeah.
Pick is in. All right. So we got us a middle linebacker. I love it. And now we can play with some athletic linebackers if we want to. But now we can just, now the needs are behind us. We can just get now tight end 2. We didn't address.
Yep.
We didn't address tight end 2. So let's see.
Let's see who's there. Some people still saying Sam Williams all over the board. Shout out to you, Chris. A lot of people still talking about Sam. Check out your edge. Edge is tricky because you gotta have an edge rusher that's gonna come in, that's gonna beat out Dorrance Armstrong, beat out Dante Fowler, beat out Chauncey Golston, and also beat out Dorrance D-Law for some reps, and that's going to be a very challenging situation.
You know where I go with this one, man? I'll be honest with you. You know who I really like?
James Cook.
Where I go with this one, man?
Go ahead.
James Cook, man. Look, no, man. Calvin Austin, man. He's still on the board, man. Why not pick him up? He's there, man. Calvin Johnson third, man. He's still there, man.
I don't see him.
I don't see him either.
Yeah, look at the wide receiver. I saw his name scroll up. Unless I'm missing something.
You was looking at the picks.
That's too early. That's too soon. Danny Gray.
Oh, was that a pick?
That's the other Calvin Austin. That's the one with the K.
Oh, okay.
That's not the one with the C.
He's done.
Bo Melton.
Look at
yeah. Velas Jones is nice too, though. Velas Jones,
man.
Velas Jones is a nice picture.
It'd be too early to pick Velas though. Right now, is that true? Fourth round.
Fourth round? No, I don't think it's too early. He's a fourth round dude.
I mean, Calvin Austin, not Calvin Johnson. I appreciate you, Aldo. Appreciate you. But go ahead.
I think I would go right here, Jake Ferguson. I called him Whitnish. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I got to be clear because everybody, he's not no Whitten. Shut up. I didn't say he was Whitten. I said Whitnish. So Whitten, when he first came out of Tennessee, he was not excellent in everything. He was good at everything. And because he was good at everything, he kept developing to where he became an excellent because became good and great at everything. You know what I'm saying? That's Jake Ferguson all day. He blocks well. You know what I'm saying? He runs well. He catches well. He competes. Like, he's a guy that would come in and be a perfect tight end too. Perfect.
What's that foot speed looking like?
I think he was 4.7.
Okay.
I think he was 4.7-ish. You know? So, and that would take her out of a tight end too. And we'll be ready to go. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't have no rebuttal to that. I don't see Jelani on the board, so.
A lot of people like Jalen from Texas A&M.
Watermeyer.
He's going to be a good pass catching tight end. Now, if anybody is Bennett part 2, it's him.
Martellus Bennett.
Yeah, I'm talking
Same
about
school. Yeah.
the one that took off, not the one else with the Cowboys. The one that went to New England and did his thing. The one that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's him all day. Now, what do we want here? Do we want super steady Eddie or do we want upside boy?
Well, I got Tark in our chat saying we need a defensive tackle, man. What are you doing?
Well, if John Ridgeway is there, yeah, I could take a look at him. But tight end.
And do we need, like, when you say we need a defensive tackle, do we really need a defensive tackle?
Now, Mark P said we need blocking. I'm always in favor of getting more blocking. I think that you're trying to spread out stuff that we can do even a little bit later. I do believe that if you can get value in the third or fourth round, we already made the third round pick with an offensive tackle or an offensive guard. I think that you get more depth in the draft that way if it's a good player available. But I'm gonna say all this and say but. I'm not opposed to a tight end pick, especially if you don't work out a contract with Schultz and after this franchise tag he's gone. So I'm not opposed to hedging that bet and making sure you're good.
Yeah. Just to talk about the interior, and I agree with your stance on that, the OC. But just to talk about the definition of need, I really think that the Cowboys are going to move Navell Gallimore inside more as the 1 versus the 3, and they're going to give more playing time to OC. You saw how big Navell got last year, right?
Exactly.
That Joker got big.
He got big, and we got Bohanna going in the year 2.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, we saying need, but is it?
Yeah.
And then they
I don't
read
think
up
it's a
Carlos
strong-
Watkins, right? So
Right, and we signed Carlos Watkins.
it's hard
Yeah, it's not
at
a
this
need.
point,
It's
man.
not a need.
At this point.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys tend
It's
to
not-
don't
it's not a
draft defensive tackles like that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And
To
Tristan
me,
Hill's still on his team, right?
yeah. So we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
so we loaded at 3 tech, and we got at least 3 bodies for 1 tech. 3 bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we need that tight end, bro.
And you do know on pass rushing, on third downs, they talking about kicking D-Law in at that 3 and sliding Parsons down on that edge on that side or moving him around like a chess piece on third down. So I think that we okay.
Ooh, Sam Williams. What we been doing, bro?
Oh, yeah, he's still there.
He's still there. Man.
Oh no, take Sam. Take Sam. Take
Okay,
Sam.
okay.
Tripping?
And now after that, you go look at your tight end.
Tight
right?
end,
Right?
yeah. Man, we
but
was
let me tell y'all,
tripping.
Sam Williams will play that Leo, or he will play that role, and he'll be what y'all was talking about earlier, talking about that insurance piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Dante Fowler is only for he's a bridge. If you look at it, Fowler is a bridge guy, and Da is going always, to me, is just going to be that rotational situation. But go ahead.
Right. No, you're right. 100%.
All right.
All right. Let's
Now
see.
we go get our
Still
we
got
back
Jay
on the
Ferguson
clock.
there.
Ooh.
Oh,
I want.
gosh.
Let me see.
Oh,
All right.
hit
So.
all, yeah.
Okay. Oh.
I like
okay.
Tyreek Smith, but that's not an edge guy. All right, so
I like Kennedy Brooks. Ooh, running back. We got 2 running backs coming up on contract years.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be too.
Look at
rich right
tackle,
there.
ball. Look at
Go get
tackle.
that tight end, dog. You just talked about that.
I agree.
whole-
I agree, bro. Get the tight end, bro.
Yeah, 'cause
I
he ain't gonna
agree.
make it out of this one.
Yeah, dude, let me look what's left though.
I do like
So-
Nick Cross. Everybody in the chat, I seen some of my guy Khan says, "What about Nick Cross?" I do like his tape. I got a chance to look at it, but
I gotta go Jake first and get the dog. I got to. I just can't let him hang around. Sorry.
let me hit that. Let me
All right,
hit that
so-
chime.
Here we go. Hey, this draft is fire, dog. Whoo, this draft so full is fire. God dog, I'm liking this draft. Are we back on the clock?
Hey, Roy Williams killing us in the chat. He said, "DT, DT, DT. How long we gonna forget about that position?" When you gonna
We
learn?
already answered that question. DT is a need for you. It's not a, and at this point, if you looking for somebody in the 5th round to come in and save us in 2022, no, no, nobody now is gonna save us. So now, to me, we need to get the boys that can play right now. But going back to running back, what's y'all thought? Ooh,
There's another running back out there. What we trying to do?
oh, my boy Brooks is gone. I thought he was here. But he gone. He went on.
Look at offensive tackle.
Okay, you want that OT? Well, with what's
Look it up.
left, I like Myron.
Let me see.
You don't like him, OC? OC, I like my from Arkansas as a developmental tackle.
Cunningham.
Yeah, as a developmental tackle, when you put it that way, it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's not bad. It's not a bad pick. Andrew Stuber out of Michigan. I think that he'll be better, long term as a offensive developmental tackle. If I'm looking at him, I think that he's not bad. So yeah, I mean, either one of those guys, man, out of what's left. But now go back and keep looking what you're looking. I don't like what I'm seeing right now. Keep going. Go back and look at the other position.
Let me ask you
Okay,
this
so
quick question. Can Matt?
Danny Gray.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And you got
Danny
Zach
Gray.
Tom right there too for Wake Forest, but he's a center. I thought he had positional flex. But go ahead, Matt. Danny Gray.
I got to get Danny, bro. I'm sorry. I don't want to take no chances
You gonna pass?
on
You
Danny.
gonna pass up on that punter right there?
Ooh, and listen, I'm gonna tell you right now who everybody's sleeping on, bro. Zacoby McClain from Auburn. Zacoby McClain from Auburn is one of the hardest hitting linebackers in the draft that nobody is talking about. The dude hits anything that's in front of him, guards. You know what I mean? Running backs, tackles. It don't matter. If you in the way, he gonna kill you. But anyway, I would take Danny Gray.
Who y'all got?
Go ahead. I'm good. I'm good with Danny Gray.
Is Villiers still there? Villiers?
Billy Jones.
Yeah.
That's a nice pick if he's still there. He's better than Danny Gray in my opinion, but
Hold on, let me see. Hold on.
He's gone. Hey,
There
that
he
Thornton kid right there from Baylor. That joker fast as all get out, man. He can't catch, but he's fast. He's there.
Yeah, that's typically what we get as undrafted free agents. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we sneak them fastballs in. I'm gonna get Danny Gray, bro. Tar. He just
Yeah, he 4.33 guys, so I'm not mad at Danny Gray.
yeah, and he a Dallas boy. You know he a Carter boy. OC.
Oh, Carter.
I do. I know you got favoritism with him. I understand.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
don't. I promise I don't. I promise. I learned that he was a Carter boy late.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's all good. I'm just joking. It's all good.
Yeah, but you know that do give him a plus. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you get a Carter boy,
Yeah, I already know. Hey,
you got you a little Dez.
his rep already reached out to me via the Instagram video that I put up there, and he said that, hey, watch, he will be better than Christian Watson. Of course, that's rep talk, but it is what it is.
Hey, Danny Gray, nice, bro. If he go to
Yeah.
the right team with a nice quarterback, he go ball.
Y'all
All
look
right,
him up.
so
Danny Gray, the Grays. He a big,
All right, so
he a big receiver too.
so from what's left, I like Tyler from BYU, running back.
You trying to get that running back on this team, man?
Yeah, I'm trying to get that running back on this team, and we might not need it. You know what I'm saying?
You think?
Let me see.
You think that they're gonna move on from Ryan Nall and as well as Siwoo and who else? The big what's that doggone guy's name? Fullback. Got his name. Tip of my tongue.
I think all of them are
pulling the
expendable.
dog 18 wheelers. Yeah. James Houston.
Oh.
If James Houston there, we'll pick him up. Frederick, I feel you. Shout out to
Jaden
DJSU.
Pivy. I think Jaden Pivy would be a good pick right here too.
What position?
I saw him get some enormous push in big games.
Ralston, that's his name. Appreciate y'all.
Jaden Pivy.
Yeah. He not bad, man. He not bad.
I saw him get some good push in big games. All right,
Yeah,
there we go.
he ain't bad, man. But I mean,
We got the DT.
it's okay.
Somebody DT. We got it. All right. So let me see. All right, let me see. So we back on the clock, but them 5th round picks coming quick. All right, let me see. I already picked it. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
want to
can't
show
see
him.
it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
You running the draft.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I was looking at y'all, man. Let me look. Okay, so y'all can see now.
Yeah,
This what's
yeah.
available. Okay.
Jerry Jones does, man.
I know. I picked it.
man.
Didn't even show you. I didn't even show you. I just turned to the card. All right, let me see.
Shout out to you, Cons. Thank you for the 50 stars on the Facebook group. Mendoza, I see you, fam. Appreciate you on the Facebook. I like that name, Mendoza. Hey,
You got people
that's
say get Brian Cook. Is Cook available?
Yusuf is available. Somebody was telling me, Yusuf, look him up. Lord, look him up.
He not available.
Reggie Stubblefield.
I like Smoke Monday. I like Tyler. And these are guys that I noticed in my book. You know what I'm saying? And I only put people in the book that I feel like fit the Cowboys.
Go with Smoke, man. I've heard so many people. I didn't get a chance to look at all of his tape.
Yeah, Smoke
But so many
Monday.
people said, "Law, we got to draft just for the name." Say, Smoke, it.
And that is our draft. Whoo-wee.
That's it.
That's the draft. Oh, no, that wasn't. Oh, I thought it was. We got a couple of more. That's round 6. Thank you, bro. Thank you for hitting that button. All right, here we go. Don't get my running back. Don't get him. Don't. Dog. They got my running back. All right, we back on the clock. Round 6.
All right.
Oh,
Yusuf is still there. I got my guy still in the house. Hey, somebody say you got to pick up James Houston if he's there at linebacker from my alum, man. You know, my alma mater, D. Jackson State. You know, let's see where he's at. James still there? They probably don't have his name on this thing.
if you really want a running back, man,
I'm putting nobody up to Jackson State.
North Carolina, man, he's not bad.
Come on, man. We had Lindsey Hunter, man. We had Walter Payton. Leave Jackson State alone.
Oh,
man.
no. I'm not hating on Jackson State. I just know Will McClay don't do small schools.
Okay, good.
Jackson
Hey,
State.
Cowboys did draft
Killing.
Jimmy Smith back in the days, man. Y'all remember him? Wide receiver.
Yeah.
But
Remember
then they
Jim?
got rid of him. He went off to Jacksonville.
I think right now, if I had to pick one, it would be Monteric Brown. Yeah. He's a cornerback that is a perfect he's a perfect Harris type of corner. Long, You know what I'm saying? But he plays with good fundamentals. Very good. He plays off his toes. He turns well. He good.
Oh wow.
I would feel good with him as a developmental corner and somebody that's gonna come in and compete. Like for real. Like, ooh, they still got Jalen
Watermeyer
Watermeyer.
right there at the 210.
Man,
I was just about to say that. Like, how? What did he do? He
should we double dip?
go
Yeah,
to first instinct, man. And, I'm lost when it get down way down to this part of it.
Nah, I don't. It's hard to.
ain't
It's
gonna lie.
hard to turn that down, bro.
I ain't
I
gonna
gotta
lie to
get
kick
him,
it
bro.
to y'all. But
Oh,
yeah,
I had to get him, bro.
Roll with him
I had to
then.
get him, bro. I'm sorry. Round 6, I gotta get that. I'm sorry. I got to. I can't
Somebody
let
said,
no
not
talent
the
sit
tight
there.
end.
Yeah, we double dipped on. I just yeah.
That's
So
my guy
then
Con
just
over
go on,
there.
let Sprinkle go. Sorry, Sprinkle.
Sprinkle
Sorry,
me.
you gotta go. Yeah, sprinkle me. All right.
Who
All
else
right,
there?
round 7.
Bo Melton
Ooh, Bo Melton.
is still there. And we
He
got
gone. He just left.
Okay.
He just left. God damn. Or did he? Let me see. Yeah, he gone. He just left. God damn.
Go to interior. Since everybody talking about DT, go to DL over.
We
there.
got the DT. We got us a DT.
Who we got?
We got Jaden Pevy.
Okay, yeah, we sure did. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the dude that you picked while the screen was gone. Okay.
Yeah. My fault, bro. My
Now
fault.
you good. You good. I'm gonna have to go.
Ooh,
look
that
up this
Leon.
tape, though.
Leon O'Neal. Dog.
I'm glad we got Smoke Monday, man. I thank you for tuning in to the Law Nation Film Session as we take a deeper look at Smoke Monday.
Let me see.
And then we're going to change that man name, Smoke Tuesday, Smoke Wednesday. And then we're going to be like,
Smoke weed every.
That is the draft.
all right, let's see.
Ooh. So, our first 2 picks, pure mean. I love those. We got us a middle linebacker. We got a sneaky edge. That's gonna definitely help the 4-3 under. We got us a stable tight end too. We got us some competition at receiver that we can put in the slot. With Danny Gray, we got us an interior guy that's gonna develop. We got us a safety to help in that safety room that's a hitter. And we got some more competition at tight end. A guy we just couldn't pass up.
Right.
I like it.
Right. And he going to play hard, man. He's going to look at the opportunity and say, hey, I was once revered as one of the better tight ends out of this class, and I dropped all the way to day 3. Come on, man. And he's going to show up and show out.
And he was projected to be a first rounder.
Right. From
Last
first
year.
to day 3, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I had to double dip. Sorry, y'all. I know some people 2 tight ends. Yep.
I'm going to go back and screenshot that one, man. I'm going to repost it and see what everybody say about it.
Here. There you go.
Hold on. Hold tight for me.
Make it bigger.
Yeah.
Make it bigger for you. Give me a second.
Oh, I got it. It zoomed right on in. HD.
All right, we good.
Yup.
Yeah, I like this draft. I think that's a good draft. All right, final words. My final words is obviously. Oh, go ahead, OC.
Go ahead, boss. No, go ahead, boss. You got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, my final words is I'm excited to be doing another joint show. My first years of doing this, I did a joint show with West Coast. Then I did a joint show with Sky last year. That was fun. This year we doing it with the Law. You know what I mean? And I love the relationship that's forming between, us and Law and Big Game James. It's a good one. And it's nothing better than to do it with good people, and continue the fellowship of, drafting with your boys, you know what I'm saying? Talking good football with your boys. And it's getting better and better with Cowboys Experience. So we're going to have some special guests out there, and it's going down, So I'm excited about this draft. It took us a while to announce it because we had to iron out all the details. But the details are behind us. It's time to get to work, and we're going to have us a fire show. I promise you that.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
Yeah, man. Yeah, my final word is, hey, man, look, come out and plan to be with us in Los Felinas at walk-ons on the draft night. All right. And so you don't want to miss the experience. It's going to be fantastic. And the Cowboys got a chance to, hey, replenish and strengthen the roster, while we're still trying to chase six. So that's my final word.
Yes, indeed, man. That's a good final word from both of you guys, man. And I love this moment to talk Cowboys and then talk about possibilities. But this is our responsibilities as fans. These guys going into this draft, they are not done products. They are not finished products. Keep in mind when Dan Quinn get his hands on those guys, or when the offensive coordinator or the offense in general get their hands on these guys. Collectively, since Kellen Moore, as much as we talk bad about Kellen Moore, and I've been giving him a whole lot of business about it, Kellen Moore's offense always generate number one offense as it relates to yards and points. So if we can tinker that number up a little bit, rev up the offense on the running game. Remember, the Cowboys are 30-0 when we run the rock. So let's re-solidify that front five. Get back to business. Like my guy, the OC says, straight business. Get back to business. Run the rock. We're going to start the Run the Rock campaign once again. Pick up a legitimate mean mentality like we did in this draft. A wide receiver with some dogness to him, some dog nasty to him. I like that aspect. Improve this defense. Just for your mind, the Cowboys were 30th ranked defense the year before last, and now last year we moved from that way all the way down to the 12th ranked defense, first on third downs, and also first in takeaways. I'm quite sure the only person that we're missing off of this defense that was a starter that made some impact was Randy Gregory. I'm quite sure we can go into this draft and find a person that can bring some of those numbers and help us out collectively, and we will be on our way, Cowboy Nation. That's my final word. I can't wait to see y'all out at the walk-ons at Las Carolinas. Can't wait to see y'all. Let's get it.
3, 2, 1, drop it.
And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
Go Skrill, drop it hard.
Let's go.
It's time to
The final word.
The final word.
The final word.
The final word.
Live at walk-ons.
Game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons.
The final word.
Live at walk-ons. Live at walk-ons.
The final word.
Walk-ons.
Live at walk-ons.
Game day with a taste of Louisiana.
The final word.
Live at walk-ons.
The final word.
The final word.
The final word.
The final word.
Live at walk-ons.
Game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons.
The final word.